So this, the Barken Viking, is where I'm staying tonight. I mean, you gotta keep the theme up, right? So here I am in a boat, not my boat, but a huge boat in Gothenburg. But today I'm going to tell you the story of when I started looking for a bigger boat. So here it goes. Last time on She Rules the Waves, I told you the first part of the story about my new boat hunt. I traveled to France and looked at boat 1 and 2. And I left you all feeling a little hopeless. So this time we move on to Italy to look at the third boat, so keep your fingers crossed that the mood swings. If you like our stories, you should consider joining the channel through membership, or for now at least click the bell button and subscribe. So, it's now evening and I'm back at the Marseille airport to board the plane heading for Rome. This was during the Football European Cup and the French fans was all dressed up. Once in Rome, I would rent a car and drive across Italy to Piscara on the east coast. I arrived around midnight. Alright, so I am in Piscara in my hotel room. Over there is the beach and the marina, where I'm going tomorrow to look at the third boat. I'm on my balcony and I woke up at 3:30 this morning. A bike ride to the train station, train to Denmark, plane to Brussels, plane to Marseille, car to another city, look at 2 boats, car back to Marseille, plane to Rome, car from Rome to Piscara, and now it is 20 past midnight and I am kind of tired. But it's been a good day and I deserve an Italian gluten-free beer. Yeah. So till tomorrow. Take care. I woke up the next morning and decided to defy the dark sky and go for a run. I wasn't going to meet up with the boat people until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I had some time to explore the beach and the marina. Marina di Piscara is one of the largest marinas along the central Adriatic coast of Italy, with a total of 1,000 berths for yachts up to 50 meters. And some of them truly stunning. I'm out jogging in the heat, but it's super hot, but there's dark clouds on the sky. You don't have to actually wear your mask in Italy while you're running, but you have to be ready to put it on, so my chin is getting even hotter. Back at the hotel, I enjoyed a lovely shower before the city also got a shower of its own. But then it was finally time to continue the hunt. So unfortunately it's raining, but it's still really warm, so I'm happy anyway. And there's a lot of trees, so I can walk pretty much without getting all soaking wet. And I do have my old 70s Swedish t-shirt on me because, well, there's football today in the afternoon. Sweden versus Slovakia. So I'm gonna try to find a pub or something that shows that. But first, the boat. I'm so excited. I always go all in, you know. So we'll see if I'm happy or disappointed after this. Permission to come aboard?
Oh, okay.
The third boat on my list is this Olympic 42 Ketch, designed by Ted Brewer and built by Olympic Yachts in Greece in 1976. Just as a Whitby 42, it has a semi-long keel with the so-called Brewer bight in front. Just as the boats from last time, the sailability and blue water capacity is proved by facts. The engine is an old Volvo Penta of about 75 horsepower with a fuel tank of almost 400 liters or 100 gallons. The fresh water tanks holds just over 750 liters or 200 gallons. A fairly shoal draft of around 170 centimeters or 5.5 feet. She was originally Austrian flagged but is now registered in Italy by her second owner. A lot of the hardware is pretty old, but the standing rigging is replaced in the last decade and the original teak deck was removed in 2007 and replaced with a glued one. Although this one also needs a lot of love, at least the risk of leakage from a million screws was eliminated. It was now time for the owner, Tino, and his son-in-law, Andrea, to show me the inside of the boat. It felt extremely roomy, but at the same time safe to walk around while on an angle. It didn't have the same wet smell as the other boats, and the fresh fabric on the cushions was definitely closer to my taste. Moving forward, there's a head and a shower. Very light and with the same two-door solution as the Whitby. The forepeak with the V-berth also had very fresh cushions and felt light with the windows even though the hatch was covered by the dinghy on deck. There are lockers and there are windows. Going aft again, we passed the galley. It seems very well planned, has a ventilation hatch above the stove and holds a lot of storage. The passage aft under the cockpit is pretty low and you definitely have to hunch over to get through to the aft cabin. But the cabin has a very nice bed and layout, and it also has a door out to the cockpit. The aft head is also big and fresh, but no separate shower here either, unfortunately. The cockpit floor lifts up and gives you access to the engine room and a pretty roomy technical compartment. And there's an access hatch to the engine from the passageway too. I also get to see some pretty cool old paperwork and a piece of the hull. You can see that's pretty sturdy, eh? We chatted a bit more before it was time for me to leave. First impressions as I walk away from the boat is I think that could be the one. Honestly, I do. I mean, yeah, she needs a lot of work, but nothing very immediate, I would say. You know, she's been laying here at her berth for 3 years, so hauling out and inspection and survey, and then compared to the other boats that I looked at, this one's definitely way more in my league. Both price range and workload, I would say. So, alright, I'll think about it. I walked away feeling a lot more giddy than the day before, and I decided to cross the river and try to find a pub to watch the game, eat some late lunch and have a few beers. I was kind of surprised that no one actually showed the game, even though pretty much all establishments had TVs for the European Cup. But I had to settle for the game on my phone. And after the Swedish win against Slovakia, I went for some amazing gluten-free pizza. It was a lovely walk back to the hotel, and since the weather really had cleared up, I figured I had to go to the beach and jump into the Adriatic before nightfall. The other day when I was trying to take a bath back home, it was like 16.5 degrees Celsius in the water, so I chickened out. But this is the Adriatic, so I assume it's gonna be warmer. Yep, heading back to Rome and the airport and flying back home. Leaving Piscara for now. Well, I hope that I will be able to see the mountains a little bit more on this trip, because last time it was pitch black. I really liked driving through the mountains, and although I wasn't exactly super excited to spend a few hours at the Frankfurt airport on my way back home, I did enjoy seeing the Italian coastline and the Alps from above. I spent some of the layover eating bratwurst mit Sauerkraut and the rest of it crunching the numbers of the 3 boats. When we finally flew in over the Öresund bridge, I could see my home marina, and all in all I was very satisfied with my intense 3-day trip. Check out episode 26 where we explored this little speck of land. And if you liked it, maybe you could consider joining our channel as a member. Anyway, there's a lot more to tell about this adventure, so until next time, take care.